Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. Starting at the 10. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and it's going to bring up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
45, White, 10.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets it through the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants have it. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the running back screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Chased out to his right. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and it sets up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Galloping inside the 40. Inside the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. Throw left side finds Johnson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. On first and 10, here's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left, brought in, inside the 20. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
70 Lions. 18
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds the in route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Running for the marker on second. Get some space around midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Here's Scott on the carry. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They play action with Darnold. Get some space around midfield. Escapes a defender. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
It's a gain of
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Brief set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's going to throw again here on second and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll air it out on third. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Seibert now to add the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead to 7.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Dart now against the blitz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes for 32 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Come on, set.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bravo, 80.
Now it's Scott. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Dart. Throw left side to Watson. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now run by Scott. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Dart's going to go for it on 4. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Go. Cowboy 80. Come 19. Come 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready.
This is Scott. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Scattaboo. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
On the set.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go now.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Look at that power, deep left side. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Taking a shot deep here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. To throw. Here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On first down, here's Dart. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Under the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. A give to Mason. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. From the shotgun, McCarthy. I know it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Trying the right side. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
Darts out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Half the 60. Half the 60.
They'll throw, third and long. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll run here on first down. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead to 7.
That's the good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Cyber takes on the point after. And the Giants below their lead to 8. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. He lost the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And this one doesn't go far. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 cycles. Let's go.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. Field black. Needle blue. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Set cut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's got it near the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Flush down now to his left. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. Just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Start setting in the throw here. He's got a man left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Dart looking to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Dart gonna throw again. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. And Johnson once more. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Cut me in the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Here's a return from the 7. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds his fullback. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time when Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Come on.
Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready. 52, book, punt.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw it. That one's caught by Jefferson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Vikings down by 7. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. There he goes again. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
70 Lions. Go street.
They give it to him again. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You've learned so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. No. Me.
Back to the well again. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Here's Scott on the carry. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if you're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Rick, here we go, here we go. Let go.
They design this off left tackle. He'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
Half the 60, half the 60. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings claim a 6-point lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. It brings up 3rd down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL. We focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Set.
This down to the 44 before he stopped. Offensive line fast.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down.
Quickly to Watson. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dart. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go, set!
And play action with Darts. Buys time, rolling right. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Buckle up, it's third and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now to throw. Forced that to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Giants make it a 1-point game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me good, creative quarterback. One that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Here we go, here we go!
They're going to throw out of the gun. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we